Hello. Vanilla here. Wow, it's been a while since I have played Wild Horse Islands. So, we're gonna play it today. I'm gonna join a public server. I don't join a public server that often. Let's just join a public server. So, I have a specific reason why I started on the website today instead of in-game, which is because there was a big change to the map, and I'm kind of scared. I have not seen it yet. I've not seen the new areas or anything about the new update yet. I'm pretty scared. I'm pretty scared. This is the first update I haven't streamed, pretty much. Okay, Trading Hub and Wild Island. Yeah, I'm a little bit late. Trading Hub has been added to the game. You can get there by talking to the boat captain. You can use the Trading Hub to find other traders to hang out and trade with. Wild Island has been redesigned and is no longer attached to RP Island by bridges. RP and Wild Island now exists in a dedicated server, meaning when you go there, the island will be full of fellow role players, which I do think that's a nice change. The winter and holiday events have come to an end. Upgraded chat and bubble system. Oh no. Additionally, you will now hear a subtle pop sound when somebody sends a message. Okay. Oh, ew. No, ew. I don't like that. What did they do? Why does the text look so... I feel like I'm looking through like those 2D glasses and everything looks like slightly stretched out or something. I don't know how to describe it. I don't like it. I don't know. I think I could just be, I'm so used to the other chat. I also don't like, you can't resize it anymore. What? That was one of my favorite parts about the old chat. Is when I didn't want to look at the chat and stuff and I just wanted to have it like open for like notifications. I would just shrink it and put it on the left side of my screen. And now I cannot do that anymore. Also, I have Kaboom out right now. Let me get Ken. I know you guys probably want to see him. Here's Ken. I gotta give him his crown back. He's got he's got earmuffs on right now for Christmas. I just never took them off. All right, I'm scared. From what I've heard, this has been overhauled. Let's sail. I'm not sure how I feel about this. They added a wild horses percentage too. Okay, that's kind of cool. I do like that. I think that's kind of neat. And they added the island unique horse there too. Okay, that's not bad. I'm cool with that. Okay, so it just gives kind of a description of each one. So I guess it's only natural that I start with... First, I need to see this because I'm kind of... Oh, I don't like that. It feels so wrong. It feels so wrong. Roleplay and Wild Island have been there for so long. Seeing them gone is like, I don't know. It just feels wrong. Oh, that's gonna take a long time to get used to. Okay, they didn't change that menu. He actually looks like he's talking to you like a player now, which is kind of cool. Let's go to Roleplay Island first. I feel like it's only fair we go to Roleplay Island first. I think did they update the graphics? Whoa, they changed the water or something. The graphics look way better here now. Am I just missing something? I think they updated the graphics. Either that or I just really haven't played in a long time. Let's see. I don't know why the whole island is like almost yellow, but it looks like nothing really changed. It's just the same island, but now Wild Island isn't even there anymore. There's still nobody in here roleplaying. I didn't really solve the issue. There is nobody in here roleplaying at all. Yeah, it's just the same old roleplay island, except for the map version is like extremely like it's almost like they took the like color saturation thing, took the yellow and just went and pulled the slider all the way to yellow. And that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like it came out as. Why does it look so discolored? Has it always been like that, or did they like mess something up? I don't know. I'm not gonna keep looking at it. It's just the same old roleplay island. There's nothing really unique about it. I think if I teleport to Wild Island, it keeps me in the server. Wild Island looks... Whoa! Wild Island looks so different. What on earth? Wow, okay. So this is a lot to process. It's very, how do I say it, overwhelming, I would say. Pretty overwhelming. Is there just a locker out in the middle of nowhere over? Yeah, okay. There's just a random locker out in the middle of nowhere. Like, they couldn't have tried to hide that better or anything. And Larry's over there too. It does look like they brought back some of the older buildings that have been replaced over time on mainland and reused them for this little village over here. Which is honestly, it's kind of cute. I like the village. Not bad. Why is there a massive flower over here? Why is there massive flowers over here? Okay. Seems like kind of an odd detail. But you know, okay. I'll try to see the vision here. I'll try to see it. What is this? Oh, it's the fairy circle. Use the fairy ring. No. Is this just the present machine, but the fairy ring? No, I'm not doing that. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Not happening. Fun fact, I have beef with the present machine. So now by default, I have beef with the fairy ring. Okay. More big flowers. Kinda neat. Kinda cool. Except for literally nothing else fits in with the big flowers. Like, if you're going big flower fantasy vibe, you gotta, like, full send it. Because if not, it's gonna look out of place. I do like you could do the little, that's cute. You could do a little parkour up the flowers. It's like, this is another reason I'm glad the Vanishing Herd was canceled. Because they continuously kept updating things and stuff until, like, now it's just a whole different island. So, you know, it's kind of, even if I wanted to continue the Vanishing Herd, it's never gonna happen now because we'd have to redo, like, everything. Reason statue's kind of cool. Again, though, it seems like kind of out of place. Like, it looks cool, but it's kind of out of place. I don't know if that's just me. Would be just me. Like, I nitpick little things and stuff like that because I'm all for making things like one cohesive design. I don't like when one big design is split up into tiny little pieces that don't work well together. There's also this thing that's a tent. I don't know. It's just kind of there. I do like the fact that there's, like, you know, there's these kind of things right here, like the little sand piece. That's something you might see, like, in real life. That's a little bit more realistic. I kind of like that. And also, if you guys haven't noticed, this video is literally just gonna be me running around talking about how I feel about the island. So, I'm sorry if this is kind of boring. I'm trying to be as interesting as possible. It's just kind of not the easiest because I'm, like, kind of just existing in Wild Horse Islands right now. I've been really burnt out. I like the lily pads. The lily pads are a nice addition. However, they also seem absolutely humongous for whatever reason. There's actually some people role-playing here, and I don't want to disturb them, so I'm gonna be careful. There's one random tree with red leaves over here. Either this was on purpose, or this was an oversight. I'm guessing it was on purpose, because this tree is absolutely humongous. How could you forget about it? But again, there's my point of something that just, like, kind of sticks out for no apparent reason. I'm trying to see the vision here, and it seems like they were going for fantasy and then halfway through said, you know, actually, maybe let's not and let's do realism instead. And it turned into whatever happened here. Because, like, some parts to me scream fantasy, and then other parts are like, you know, this is kind of realistic. Not like, you know, it can't be, like, hyper realistic, but realistic to an extent. I've gotten myself trapped behind Moon Hill. Let me get out of here really quick. Okay, I've mostly made it out of there. I will say I'm kind of sad that they removed the different sections of Wild Island. Like how before there was, like, a little volcanic, I cannot speak, volcanic area, as well as, like, a little desert area, and then there was, like, the waterfalls and stuff, and then there was, like, the plains area, and then a little forest, and I liked how it had multiple different areas you could go to. This one is one big area, and it looks nice. I will give it that. It looks nice. I'm not gonna go after them for, like, oh, they designed it super bad, or da-da-da-da-da. It looks nice. It looks nice, but it's very, for being one big piece of land that's supposed to work, like, as a cohesive design, it isn't. Like, I'm looking this way. realism. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. I can see this being recreated in real life even. Maybe minus the horse shop. But like, you see what I mean? Like this side, I'm looking over here, has a lot of realism. It looks really nice. But then I turn around, suddenly it's fantasy. But then I turn this way, and it's realism again. But then if I turn back, fantasy. If I look this way, realism, 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 fantasy. It just seems like they tried to throw in fantasy elements last minute and just didn't think about it cohesively as a design. Because if they were really going for fantasy, where's the other fantasy elements in the other areas? The only thing I could think of is maybe that one tree with red leaves, which it could just be a different kind of tree, if we're being honest. It might just be a different kind of tree that has red leaves for whatever reason. I don't know how I feel about Wild Island. I will say I'm probably not going to come over here anymore. Mostly just because, one, it's going to take me a while to adjust to it, and two, I feel like it would be a nice roleplay area, minus the random fantasy stuff thrown in there, just randomly. That kind of bugs me. But I like it better than Roleplay Island, but I still would say I would prefer to roleplay on Roleplay Island. Alright, trading hub time! I'm even more scared for this one. I've already been recording like 15 minutes and we're just now into the trading hub. I'm so sorry. Okay, so immediately I can notice, reused Frisian statue. Not a problem. Did they use it in a nice way though? I'm also noticing I'm more laggy than I was before. Okay, let's take a little look around. There's a lot of people right there. Just gonna skedaddle over here. This is nice. Where is this like Stable Island or Roleplay Island? These look so nice. They're like, I love those. Why are they only here? I would love to have like a stables that has a bunch of those stalls. It's really nice. Not a big fan of how this area is just completely empty except for the update board. Like you could have at least added a couple plants. Like copy and paste that planter over here. Make it look a little bit more pleasing to the eye. And like the one thing I don't understand is this update was supposed to be Trading Island and a breeding hub, but then they're like, okay, we're also gonna do a Roleplay Island and Wild Island overhaul. And then we're like, oh, well actually we don't have enough time to finish the breeding hub. Breeding hub and trading hub were supposed to be this update. Those two should have been finished first, and then adding a whole nother project onto it should have come after. So them choosing to do Wild Island and Roleplay Island and completely remodeling those instead of making the breeding hub like they said they were going to until like last minute. It's kind of like, why even start working on that if you are unsure if you are going to finish the things you already had promised and planned? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I do like the little market stall looking things. Kind of reminds me of like the flea market or something. I don't know if you guys ever been to one of those. These two shops seem incredibly out of place. They are incredibly out of place. They do not fit in at all. That area kind of fits in a little better. I'll give it that. I can say so far I'm not that impressed. I like the lily pads. Not sure how I feel about the decapitated Andalusian statue. This is a nice little fountain area. Like the little fountain area. It's not bad, not bad. And apparently, like, you can train your horses over here. You just don't earn training receipts. The one reason I was kind of skeptical on the trading hub is because I kind of figured, because if you ever traded before a trading hub, almost always there would be just like a little cluster of people standing on mainland trying to trade. So naturally, what do you think is going to happen when you make this giant, vast, open, really nice looking, okay, well maybe this really vast open island for trading? What do you think is going to happen to those people? They're going to make a cluster in one spot by the docks, and they're not going to go anywhere else. Let's see, how many people are over here? 1, 2, I think maybe 3. Everybody else is right here. It just feels really pointless. And also, there's a ton of empty space that could easily just be, like, removed. Doesn't need to really be there. Like, I don't know. I just feel like Trading Island has good things. I just wish they would have made it like a little bit smaller. They didn't need this massive island for trading because everybody's gonna stand right here. I don't know. I don't think I can get behind the whole trading hub thing. Someone just joined with my bow. Just gonna skedaddle. More times than not, if somebody's wearing the bow, they know who I am. So I'm gonna skedaddle over here. I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna burn out on Wild Horse Islands. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I just wanted to make this video because I was gonna make it eventually anyways. And I was bored, and I was kind of tired, and I was just kind of sitting here listening to music, trying to get inspiration for like edits or something. And I was like, hey, I need to record a video still, so I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I mean, I know probably some of my opinions won't be shared. That's cool. You guys can have your own opinions. Don't attack other people in the comments, please. I just really don't want to deal with it. But I hope you guys have a good day or night. I will see you all later. Bye, guys.